Hello, and welcome to the behind the scenes video for my Femme North cosplay from Rise of the Guardians. I love doing Christmas themed cosplays to finish out the year, so this year I decided to take that super literally and cosplay Santa Claus. If you've seen Rise of the Guardians, you know that Santa Claus is a big, boisterous Russian man. He has sleeve tattoos that say naughty and nice and eyes full of wonder, and I thought that he would be a really fun character to gender bend. First, since I wasn't planning on doing a literal interpretation of the costume, I sketched up what my plan was. You can watch the entire time lapse of that drawing on my YouTube channel. I will link to it in the description. Structurally, it was a pretty easy costume, but it ended up having a lot of detailing and embroidery that I did not originally anticipate it having. Although I learned while working on this costume that I actually really enjoy doing embroidery, so that's cool. Who knew? When it finally came time to shoot, I picked a day that it was supposed to snow in Colorado, where I was staying with my family, and I also asked my friend Morgan if she wanted to join me for the photo shoot. This is Morgan! Hi! I will put her link to the thing, to her page in the thing. We are both going to be lady versions of Rise of the Guardians characters today, and we're going to do a shoot, and it's going to be really fun. And now I'm going to put on costume and makeup stuff because right now I just look like a ridiculous human being.
Gotta turn into snow mom.
For North's sleeve tattoos, I had a plan. I bought print your own temporary tattoo paper from Hobby Lobby, and I printed multiple samples of my images to make sure that the color and the size were right, and finally, I printed the actual tattoos. These were actually designed by Dragon Doodle on DeviantArt, who provided them for cosplayers, which is really freaking cool because that would have taken a really long time to do. So now I'm gonna put them on my arms, and we're gonna pray.
Is the lettering gonna be backwards?
We're all very sad here. We wasted our $10 tattoo paper. Luckily, Morgan spotted it before I applied them to my arms, which would have been terrible because then I would have had to spend like 30 minutes scrubbing them off with my arms before we shot. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to Photoshop the tattoos onto my arms, which sucks. But I want you to know that I was gonna do it for real. I was all prepared to do it for real. But I'm not going to Hobby Lobby again today, so.
If you use those designs, make sure to flip them before you print them.
Yeah, lesson learned.
So unfortunately, tattoo-less, it was time to start shooting. I had set up my parents' living room to be all cozy and Christmassy for our indoor shots, and then after we shot indoors, we were gonna go shoot outdoors once the snow had had a little time to build up.
It's new!
Oh my gosh, we shot inside stuff?
It's cold.
Apparently it is 8 degrees out, but it feels like, what is it? Minus 14.
Yes. It's gonna be fun.
So that's the day we go outside, of course, for cosplay!
Yay!
Okay, we're starting to lose light, and to be honest, we have taken, I think, more than enough photos. We just shot outside in the snow, which was nice, and those photos look really, really, really good, and I'm so excited to edit them! It ended up being totally worth it to brave the snow because there were all these perfectly formed little snowflakes falling and landing on our costumes. It was so cool. Full disclosure, this was my first time using a new lens, and although it gave us some beautiful depth of field when used properly, we also really struggled to keep it in focus for shots. So we actually lost a lot of potentially good shots because they were just a little bit out of focus. And that's shots that I was taking and Morgan was taking and my mom was taking. It was just really hard for all of us to get the hang of. So it's a learning curve, but I am really happy with the photos that we got, and overall I think the shoot was a success. You can see the full photo shoot at ginnyd.com/north. I will also put that link into the description, and thank you so much for watching.